Welcome, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for your patience. I was moving, so I wasn't able to do any of the readings. So I'm going to do your no contact reading right now. So let's get right into it. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, I am opening up June readings. So you could go ahead and look in the description box below, and that's where you can book a reading with me. Okay, what is this tower? Sag, the tower. Okay, it looks like you're allowing this tower to fall because I feel like you stopped fighting. Something you stopped fighting. Something you didn't want to do anymore. You're just like, I can't keep pushing and resisting and, trying to make something work. I cannot do it. That's that energy with the tower. It's like, I can't fight. This is so sad. I don't know why I want to cry. This is saying like, I can't fight for this anymore. It's destroying my happiness. I'm not feeling good. I don't like this. And I have to just like give up. This is you like not giving up because you don't have faith. You have faith. It's just you had to because it's affecting you. This tower is needing to fall. You are feeling it. You were trying to hold the tower up for someone, but this tower needed to fall. Okay, this is divine intervention. So, wow, very strong reading. Yeah, you stopped investing. You were trying to bring something together with an Emperor in the reverse. Someone who is selfish, who is hurtful, who is stubborn, who was controlling, who either had rage or some gaslighting, manipulation. Like you tried everything. And I'm telling you right now, this is not your fault. None of this is your fault. You were trying to hold up a tower that needed to fall. Okay. This tower had to. Something was not making you feel good. Something was causing like some health issues, something like that. Let's get into it. Whoa, this is a strong reading for Sag. I don't think I've ever seen this setup in my whole tarot, career type, I've never seen a setup like this before. Okay. Yeah, the challenge is the relationship. It had to, yeah. There was something that was closing. Something was closing in on you in the past. Something had to close. This person wants to manipulate. They want to lie. They want conflict. I don't know what this person's game is, but they love to play games. They love to argue, don't they? Especially with that Five of Wands energy coming in. And you're like, I don't want to argue anymore. I don't want to be yelled at. I don't want to do this. So the stars here, you already know the truth. You already know what you have to do, Sagittarius. Okay, I'm going to fix the camera right now. But you already know. The high priest saying you are psychic. You see behind the veil, my friend. You know exactly who this person is, how their pattern is, who they are karmically. This person, you know who they are. And to see who they are, you have to, like the tower needs to fall to bring the sun back in your life. Now, it's easier said than done because when the tower falls, or even during a tower, it can feel destructive. It can uproot your whole life, okay? Let's see. Wow, this is really interesting. Seven of Swords coming into. I want you guys to kind of see it. Okay, this is okay, right? What the heck? I'm trying to. Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and clarify. This person is at a crossroads with you about messaging. They want to message. They're curious about something about you here, but they're still playing some type of weird game with you. This is them manipulating the situation. You're healing from the deceit. You're healing from the betrayal. You're no longer wanting to, how do I say that? Okay, so it's like kind of like self-manipulation. It's like we kind of can gaslight ourselves by believing the gaslighter. So it's like they gaslight us. We know they're gaslighting, and then we like, okay, they're gaslighting us, but okay, I'm going to believe it anyways. I'm going to gaslight myself to believe their lies. It's like a psychological type of game, right? And that's what I feel. It's like it was this energy that you really tried, even though you saw right through. You always saw it subconsciously. You saw it. I don't feel like I'm speaking to a Sagittarius who's asleep in a relationship. I see with the High Priestess, you're awake. You're definitely awake. And you know exactly what I'm talking about with that tower, holding it up for somebody. Okay, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The Three of Pentacles energy. You have an awakening, my friend. This awakening is not just any awakening. It is literally like, I need to protect myself now. I am getting hurt. I need to protect myself. I need to trust the divine. I need to protect my mind, body, soul, spirit, everything. Boundaries, 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 you know, because there is too much manipulation going on, too much fighting going on. And it's like, it's like you're the one that has to run away from these arguments, from these fights, from this, you know, however. And this awakening is bringing in a huge judgment call for you. It's like, okay, this is an energy I'm getting. It's like pretending you're kind of working with them, or this is you protecting your family, what you've built. And you need to protect that. And the games you're not wanting to play, okay? You got the Five of Swords with the Five of Wands together again. This is huge, you guys. This is huge. Like the divine, yeah, somebody's coming out of some type of hermit mode and they're confused about everything. They don't know what the heck's going on. Their feelings are all over the place with you here, and that's because you took a stand. Okay, and Spirit's like clapping for you here. Who is this? Who is this? It's the King of Wands in the challenge. Oh, okay, Mr. King of Wands in the challenge. It's so crazy because Aries had King of Wands in this challenge too. So you're dealing with somebody who's very, very selfish. Somebody who thinks that they have, you know, this leadership role, that they have all of this control. You know what they don't have? They're not stronger than the divine. They don't control anything. Okay. This person has this expectation about you that is not going to come true because you awakened now. So if they think you're going to come back, so they think you're going to be all beggy, they think you're going to do all this stuff. This is an energy that's thinking that. And what makes it even worse is that they're coming up in the challenge, which makes them the weak leader. The weak leader of an energy. This person is freaking weak. They can't lead their own life. They are very jealous and possessive and envious of others. They like to keep people in some type of control. Okay. It's like you kept going. Dude, this message, I'm telling you, is so strong. I can't even use the right words to even get it out. How I'm feeling is so intense. It's that feeling of like an awakening where you're just like, oh my gosh, I see it now. I gotta let them fall. And once it happens, the awakening happens, and then you have the after effect, the aftershock of everything. That's what I'm seeing here, Sag. Okay, I'm seeing that. You had to close out a cycle. You no longer working it out. You're like, this is not going to work, and I am going to persevere. I'm not going to give up. This is the wounded warrior who has been heartbroken, who has been, you know, through the hell and back, okay, with a broken heart. And now, boom, here you are. Spirit's like, that's enough, Sag. And they're coming in and they're giving you that tower while having an awakening. This could be causing a bigger awakening, but I feel like this tower is bringing both to you so you can see through it. Not be so like you know that this was, for some of you guys know that this tower had to fall. You knew that you were holding up someone's tower or the relationship. Okay, you're holding up something and you couldn't do it anymore. Well, this person just made a mess. This person is wondering why you're not contacting them. There's a lot of delays when it comes to communication. They have this Ace of Wands, so they're just like, I don't know if they're waiting for some message, but they kind of want to spark something up because they're the ones coming out in the Four of Swords, and they're the ones with the pages. Okay, and now they have the aces. They're wanting some clarity. And they're like, why is there delayed messages? I thought we can start this up again. I thought maybe, or and then it seems like what they want to do is manipulate the situation. Yeah, they want to manipulate this whole connection. They don't want you to believe that you're the Empress. They want you to believe that you're the Empress in the reverse. Also, what I feel is that they know your beautiful energy. They know you're the goddess, but they don't want you to know that. So they talk to you. This is beautiful too, though. Both of them are beautiful, but it's like they don't want to grow. They want to mirror you. This person wants to come in. I'm telling you, they want to come in because they're conflicted. But when because they know who you are, what you are. But the Empress is who you are. They just don't want, they're hiding. They don't want you to know that you're growth, that you're a goddess, that you can have anyone but them. Same thing with the Queen of Coins. They miss the nurturing, loving part of you. That's what keeps them grounded in some way. And now it's showing the Five of Wands in the near future. There's a lot of, yeah, see, they're at that 10 of Swords. The Five of Wands. What are they doing here in the near future? The Eight of Cups. It looks like both of you guys are walking away, or you're walking away from a one-sided relationship. I just feel like this person has a lot of secrets too, like things that were hidden, but it doesn't, honestly, the King of Cups is here to tell you that this person still thinks about you, still loves you, but they're giving you breadcrumbs. And if they do come in, or you still talk to this person, it's like they're having inner conflict about you walking away, and their emotions are growing stronger, but they're not really expressing how heartbroken they are for some of you guys, but that's okay. This Tower was a divine intervention. This person here, I feel there's going to be a time where this is going is a very big heartbreak and confusion with this person. I feel for you, you're recovering from this. But I feel like somebody here may want to reach out again. I'm not lying. I feel that very strongly. I'm not just saying that because every reader says that. This is not what I'm saying. I'm saying for some of you, since you're not holding this person up anymore and you had to drop the Tower, I wouldn't be surprised if they did send you a message. I wouldn't be surprised if you just stopped communicating and they were just like, wait, where did all that love go? Let's see the Seven of Swords. The Six of Cups. A lot of you guys, what can keep you, like, I feel like your healing is letting go of the past, but also there's a little bit of nostalgia of manifesting all the crap somebody did to you. But that's part of the grieving process. So it just shows like a lot of confusion. I feel like you're walking away and someone's having conflict, or someone's having conflict, inner conflict of walking away. Either way, it's going to be hard to walk away for both of you. But you are doing it because you're done with this holding it up. They're doing it because they're like playing some strategic game. Like, how can I not get hurt? This person doesn't want to get hurt. They don't want to feel rejected. But I'm going to test some things first. Because if they put their emotion in and they get rejected, that's going to feel pain, and that's what they're trying to avoid. You are just like feeling the pain, feeling the shock, seeing all of it, starting to heal from it, starting to see everything, really doing that inner work, right? And this person's like strategically trying to figure out how to get in, but while bottling up all their emotions. And they're in some type of denial for right now for some of you guys. So I don't know. Very interesting that this Tower came out. That is strong. So there was someone interfering in our relationship. I check on you from afar. I have sexual fantasies about you, and long distance. So someone could be long distance from you here. All right. I kind of want to see. We have what they're thinking about. They probably think that you literally just started a new beginning, but they want to start over with you because you're not communicating. And some of you guys, they may be thinking that you moved on already. Like, ooh, this is different. They must have moved on. but they're not allowing themselves to feel something yet. They will feel it though, but I don't feel for some of you right now. It's like they're in denial phase, right? It feels like denial phase. I'm going to grab another one. Yeah, like, will you give me a second chance? Will you come back? That's their heart space. Like, will you come back? Is this really over? That's that confusing energy. But when the divine hit, you just knew, like, this just woke you up. Or I'm telling you, the divine just wanted to give you like just wanted to show you, like, hey, your intuition was pretty on point, my friend. You know, like, you felt it, you knew it, and here it is. But it's still hard to believe it. Sorry, I'm drinking coffee. And it's not easy to overcome this, especially if you've been with somebody for such a long period of time, you know. So I do see, or even a short period, it can hurt. But I am seeing that there was somebody interfering in our relationship. So this can be anybody. Anybody could be mom, friend, sister, coworker, you know, an ex of theirs, baby mama, baby daddy, I don't know. It could be like, you know, someone that they're like one of those ugly side people, ugly side chicks or side guys that's agreeing with them with everything. Like, it could be like that. But like, Sag, you're Sag. Come on. You're fire. You already know that this other person or whoever this is doesn't match up to you, okay? But there was someone interfering. So this could be like a parent or something that did that. Because somebody, okay, so this is what I'm getting with these two cards. I try my best to move on, but I can't seem to let you go. Because somebody here was trying to get into their head, probably like a jealous friend or something. Somebody had jealousy or think like they knew better or wanted to be right in their life about you. And they took their advice or interfered too much. And if they keep checking on from afar, it's like it's making this emotion build up. And of course they feel they have sexual fantasies about you, especially if this was off of chemistry, because they are thinking about the Ace of Wands. Like, man, I miss Sagittarius and the stuff that we did together. Like, that's that energy. And it keeps being drawn back to you, and I can't explain why. Well, you have that magnetic part of you. You're magnetic. Okay, you're going to be even more magnetic. But the Tower seems fresh. So this is kind of talking about a little bit of the future. This could be at any stage of the grieving process. Your angels say maybe, and your angels say pause. Purify your motives. Spirit wants you to purify your motives and your intentions. Don't do things out of revenge. Don't do things out of pain or betrayal or hurt, you know, even though it does hurt. But try to like go within your intentions and figure out, like, what is my intention for, you know, talking or writing this message or putting this post up on Instagram. Like, what is my intention? Intention is so important. People don't realize how much important that is, because we just go off with emotion and react. But really, when you find, like, go deep on why you're reacting, like, what is it? You know, Spirit's saying find your root and foundation. And it says there's a karmic lesson, divine justice. I'm telling you right now, you guys were protected. Don't doubt once that you were not protected from this energy. You were dealing with a freaking Emperor in the reverse. I mean, can we say, you know, this is like, I call this like the Joel Goldberg card, you know, from the show You on Netflix. Joe Goldberg. Okay. The charming, nice, sweet person who wears that beautiful mask and then the rageful in the inside. That's what this is, the Emperor in the reverse. So somebody got Joe Goldberg in their hands. Well, without the other parts, but you know what I mean. So I'm going to leave this here. I hope this message does help and resonate, and if or brought clarity. And if it did in any way, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. God bless.